Hey guys, it's Garner here from the Dragon's Nest in downtown Kilgore, and we have got something special for you today. We are opening up a collector booster box of Aetherdrift. We've got pre-release this Friday. It's currently Tuesday as we're recording this, so that'll be the 7th for pre-release. Starts at 6:30, going to be $30 entry fee. We should have some extra take-home kits. Take-home kits are going to be $35. And yeah, this set is looking pretty cool, so let's go ahead and get on to it. Every box for this set, for play and collector boosters, and I think maybe the finish line bundles are going to have box toppers. We're going to save this one for last. And yeah, so Aetherdrift, this is going to be our multiplanar death race set. We are kind of looking for a couple of things. The biggest thing I think is probably going to be the Aether Spark. That's kind of the one that everybody's excited about. And you know how I like to do things. We're going to do it low and slow, back to front. Ticket Tortoise. Nothing too crazy in our commons and uncommons. Do really like the basic lands on these. And then we've got our 2 slots for commons and uncommons borderless cards. And then we have our first rare, which is going to be Winter, Cursed Rider. Aetherflux Conduit. This is a big one in the Teamer Energy precon. We're gonna have those available, as well as the Esper Zombies precon coming out. And then our borderless card, Voyager Glide card. We have our borderless non-foil, and then our big card is, Curse Cloth Wrappings in the Japanese Showcase foil. This is a pretty good one for our first pack. The Japanese Showcase foils do not show up very often. About 2/3 of them come in English, and then 1/3 of them are English. So yeah, that's a pretty big one right there. Windscarred Crag, big reprint for Standard. Good to see those still keeping up. Our Victory, spoilers of who win the race. We have our nice double there. Our first rare, Willow Rush Verge. Good that they finally finished the cycle of these. Priest of the Crossing, another commander card. Willow Rush Verge, the second one. Then we got Explosive Getaway, very good board wipe. And a second Japanese Showcase art. This one's going to be Radiant Lotus. Kind of like I said, this is our other Japanese Showcase variant, but this time it is actually in Japanese. The first 2 packs have been crazy. I know a lot of people for this set were not too excited about it. Just, the overall theme and the aesthetic of the set was not something that a lot of people were very interested in. But as the set design kind of came out and people were looking at spoiler season, everybody kind of seemed pretty excited about it. I mean, like, look at this. This thing's literally Muldrifter, but on a vehicle. Like, that's such a flavor win. Monument to Endurance. Okay, this box is crazy. Ret Tomb Mystic. This is going to see a lot of play, I think. That card's very good, especially in the precon. We have a Rude Rider showcase frame here. Then we have Kaladin on our borderless, and a Radiant Lotus extended art foil. Okay, so we've gotten 2 Japanese showcases, one of which a Radiant Lotus, and the other one is just another Radiant Lotus. I mean, what better box could you ask for? I mean, so there is going to be 1 serialized card in the set. That's going to be the Aether Spark. There's only 500 of them. We went through our Lightning Strike back here, good reprint for Standard. Love this cycle. It's called Country Roads. All of them are just road something. Love that one. Carrion Cruiser. Agonisaur Rex, I'm going to assume that's how that's pronounced. Just 5 mana, 8/8 Trampler. Like, what a crazy dinosaur. Oh, the man of the hour, Hashiton himself has arrived. We got the dinosaur again. Curse Cloth Wrappings, and Riverpire Verge in the borderless foil. These are pretty fun. This set is super cool to open. I like a lot of the borderless arts that they're doing, plus some of the standard set stuff that they got going on, even for Pioneer, is looking pretty fun. Kind of going through and see if we have any interesting comments. I mean, like, look at this art. This art is crazy. First rare is Coal Stoke Gearhulk. Good mythic here. They have a cycle of the allied color Gearhulks for the set, so this is the Rakdos one. Then we have Renewed Solidarity. This is the sleeper set of the Commander decks. This card is going to be insane. I've seen a lot of people very hyped about that one. Gas Guzzler, not the Ben Stiller artwork, unfortunately. Caradora, Heart of Alacria, very cool art. I love the Yuko art on this one. And River Churn Monument. That one's not too bad. I do like the exhaust mechanic. That's a fun one that's coming up. I know a lot of people are very excited to play with the new loot that's coming out of this set. Let's see if we can open up one of those today. Maximum Overdrive. Just the flavor in this set is just a home run. Like, it's so good. Skybox Fairy. District Mascot. They had to get the dog in there somehow. Adaptive Omni Tool. Very good equipment. Skyseer's Chariot. Douglas did a very, very cool job on this artwork. Very fun on that one. Afterburner Expert. Green Goblin. Interesting. And we have our Rude Rider Bulwark Ox in foil. The foil hits for some of the Rude Rider cards are kind of hard to hit, so these are some pretty cool ones. I believe the mythics are less than 2% of boxes or something like that, so the rares are a little bit more common. Point the Way, Story Spotlight card, Earthworm Rumbler, good uncommon, and then we have Mindspring Merfolk. This thing's gonna be crazy. A 1-mana 1/1 that draws cards and makes your Merfolk bigger, gonna be insane. Rampaging Aetherhood, got the dog again in the Rude Rider. Then we have Monument to Endurance and Extended Art, and then Zahir, Glory's Past. This is the borderless artwork. Pretty good foil. The Start Your Engines mechanic is very fun. There's a couple other cards in the set that I think are probably okay without it. I know the 3-mana Goblin that has Start Your Engines that turns into a Priest of Titania after you reach max speed. That card's going to be crazy. Redshift, this is the team leader for the Goblins. Prophet of the Scarab, another commander card. Demonic Junker, love this one. Affinity for Artifacts in the standard set's going to be very cool. Mu Yanling is awesome. Very, very fun commander card, or rather, just vehicle card in general. Plus, it's the first standard printing of Mu Yanling I believe we've had. And then, District Mascot in the borderless foil, also a very fun one. We got a couple packs left here. Nothing, I say nothing too crazy, but like, you really can't beat those first 3 packs that we opened. Amonkhet Raceway, like the Raceway cycle in this set a lot as well. We've got Possession Engine, very fun vehicle. Aetheric Amplifier. Debris Beetle, they put Siege Rhino on a vehicle. That's a fun one. Gaunty, Richard Kane Ferguson artwork. Love that one. And Quagfeast Extended Art. Looks like we're getting down to our last couple of packs here. If you are interested in playing in our pre-release, like I said, that's going to be this Friday the 7th at 6:30. Going to be $30 entry fee. Looking to have a very fun time. And then on next Friday, the 14th, that's going to be Valentine's Day, we have a 2-headed giant draft coming up. That's also going to be Aetherdrift. So kind of come on out and have some fun with that. Accursed Duneyard, very fun, very reminiscent of Swarmyard. Ovia, if you like your sneak attack decks, that's going to be very fun for you. And a loot, there we go, we got a loot. And Gas Guzzler. These Rude Rider showcases are really growing on me. That's something I will give Magic, is a lot of the times whenever they spoil their cards, it's I'm not a huge fan of them, either in aesthetic or just the way I think the foils are going to look. And then when I see them in person, I'm immediately a fan. These things are crazy. Curse Cloth Wrappings and the non. Borderless Foil Hashaton. Okay, that's going to go crazy. A bunch of you people looking for Hashaton out there, come and got them. We got them. Cryptcaller Chariot. That's a fantastic vehicle. Far Fortune End Boss, and Gaunty, the borderless one, also in foil from Richard Kane Ferguson. Man, I love that they're bringing back a lot of the old school Magic artists for this set. Very fun. And then this is going to be our last regular booster pack. Let's see if we can pull that Aether Spark out of here. The other thing that we have looking forward to is some of these cards are bringing back the... It's not confetti foil, it's a fracture foil that they had in Foundations. I know a bunch of the big ones are pretty hot right now. Wizened Mentor, very fun. Bloodghast coming to Standard and Pioneer for the first time. Very cool. We've got a Zahir, and we have Draconomics Engineer. It's a pretty good box, I would say. And then, of course, we have our box topper. There's going to be 2 cards in this. Let's see if I can open this without breaking them. All right, knife time. So there's 2 cards. One of these is going to be a basic land. 75% of the time, the basic land is going to be a rider like showcase frame to where it's got like a you being in the front seats of the vehicle. You'll kind of see what I mean when we flip this over. So you've got your first place view, and these are crazy in person. Wow, these foils are insane. And then the other 25% of the time, they're going to be a showcase version that does not have this. They're just kind of like a good representation of what the basic is. And then our second card has Riverpire Verge. Honestly, I think the lands are probably one of the better hits out of this set. It's a very fun set to open. Man, I'm going to have to change all my basics to these. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who's watched so far. If you're looking to pick up anything that we opened today, feel free to come by on Friday when we have all of this stuff. And yeah, I appreciate all watching. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.